Right, this is completely off the cuff here. I was not planning to do any more DIY work or anything before Christmas, but we have a big get-together on Boxing Day, and I've been working out the food and the layout of the food because it's going to be a lot of people. So I wanted a massive big platter, what obviously I don't have. If I don't have, we'll make it. So I have Mr. B here. We are in his cabin, and we have this beautiful piece of wood.
Hardwood it is.
It's hardwood according with Mr. B. So as you can see, it's quite wide because it's like more than the width of my hand. So I measured, it's about 80 centimeters. And what I'm going to do, well, Mr. B is going to cut it for me.
80 centimetres by 21 centimetres.
80 centimeters by 21 centimeters wide. And basically, we're going to cut it to size. I'm going to get some little handles that I have saved from a cupboard from upstairs. What I'm going to spray them probably black because, as you know, I'm addicted to matte black. And I'm going to sand it all down and varnish it to allow me to serve food and obviously wash it. So the wood is cut now.
So you've not used the days, the battery's gone.
I think I'm going to use the big one because this is a very thick piece of hardwood. So that's why I'm working in Mr. B cabin because he has more space than I do. So it's 80 centimeters long. So I want quite a big platter. I have quite a long dining table and it's going to be a lot of people, so I just want to lay a cheese platter and then everyone can help themselves. So what I'm going to do now is to sand it down. I'm going to use quite a big sander as well to do that. So I have this big sander. And Mr. B have told me, make sure you use a mask. So off we go with a mask. So what I'm doing, I'm just using wood dye that I have left over from the shelves in the office. Probably clear varnish will look better here, but that's what I have. Like I said, this is a last minute decision, so I'm working with what I have. So I have with a brush, an old brush. I have stained the top, and now I'm using a cloth, an old piece of cloth, to just spread it and clean any excess. And I'm going to obviously repeat the process all the way around. So there you have it. It's all nice and stained. As you can see, it's a beautiful piece of wood. I'm going to leave it in Mr. B lock-up cabin, and I'm going to leave it to dry, and then in the meantime I'm going to look for some handles that I can reuse. and then we'll assemble. So next step, I'm going to varnish the board, and that is to seal the wood, because obviously I'll be displaying food, cheese, meat and things like that in here. So it's quite a generous, I'll call it extra large board, cheese board. So I'm using just normal wood varnish, matte, and it's clear because I already stained the wood, and I'm basically just going to brush every surface. That way we'll seal it for the food, plus afterwards when I want to wash, if it's varnished, then it's much easier to clean. So I'm back in my shed because I'm going to spray the handles matte black. So the varnish is now dry. And my handles, I spray them. They used to be silver. I'm just reusing what we had in the house. It was from the cupboards upstairs. I have done my measurements to create the center for my handle. And now we're going to drill. I could just countersink them, but I want quite a neat hole on the bottom, and I want to make sure that the screw is right in, because obviously this is a platter. I want to sit straight on the table. I don't want it to be wobbly. So to achieve that, I'm going to take this one, and this is the biggest one I have, but I'm going to cheat a bit and do a little trick to achieve what I need. So what I'm going to do, in the back, I'm going to drill about a third in, okay? Or with a much bigger drill bit. And this is still not big enough, if I show you, to get the head of the screw through. It looks like it does, but it doesn't. So the other biggest one I have is this one. Not really a wood drill, but that's what I have. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to drill again. And now it should work. Screwdriver in. So there you have it. Extra large platter cheese board, whatever you want to call it. I'm really pleased with the result. Thank you very much for watching. This was an unexpected video, but thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and give the thumbs up. Thank you. Bye bye.